Hi guys, Berry Babe here checking in. Today is Tuesday and I was trying to think there was something I needed to do today and I forgot to go over and get my allergy shot. I was all dressed up and I was out running around and it was like there's something else. Oh yeah, about 4:30, which is time of last shot, I remembered allergy shot. Friday. I'll have to get it Friday. I'll have to put that on my calendar. Today is day 3 of P3 and I was up this morning. I continue to hold water. I'm eating a lot of bacon. Now this is a P3 keto vlog, so I'm sorry there's going to be food mentioned. But not really good food, much. Anyway, this morning I tested with my keto blood meter today, and the accepted range, as far as I can tell, for being in nutritional ketosis is between 1 and 3. If you're between 1 and 3 millimolars, you're good to go. I was 4.1. My blood glucose fasting was 89. So I would like to see the blood glucose down even lower, but when I checked in Keto Clarity, it seemed like that was within range. So I'm sure that I'm in ketosis, yay! And I'm sure that the fasting helped me get there. I'm still not at ease with this whole thing. Donna O seems to just really be getting the hang of it. She's cooking healthy food and I'm still eating crap, just trying to get my shit together. But a lot of bacon. Last night, this morning, I put bacon on the broiler pan, covered it with foil, put it in the oven, set the timer, and went down to the basement. I did 30 minutes on my treadmill, and then I did on my bike with the arms, and I came upstairs to make my cream cheese pancakes, and I had forgotten to turn the oven on, and my husband was laughing his ass off. So we had gone to Trader Joe's yesterday and I had bought a package of uncured bacon, and that's what was on the baking sheet. But I'd also bought 2 packages of already cooked bacon because I thought I needed to have bacon ready. So I grabbed the package and I started teasing him and started beating him about the head and shoulders with this package of bacon. So I put some of the bacon in the microwave and I made the pancakes. It's just cream cheese and egg and vanilla, Lo Splenda, and then I used Kerrygold butter, lots of Kerrygold butter. And I have some Sucrin brown syrup, and I was going to put some on it, but by putting the vanilla and the sugar substitute in the pancake, it was like, didn't need it. I only made one. The recipe calls for 2 eggs, but so I sat down to eat it, and it was just dripping in butter, and I forgot to get out the bacon. Come to think of it, it's still sitting in the microwave. But then I did cook the bacon in the big oven, and I've eaten quite a bit of that for dinner. And I want to make cream cheesecake tonight. But I'm going to have to do supplemental protein. I just can't seem to eat enough protein to get my protein up there. Yesterday I was at about 80 grams, and I think that's not a bad place for me. When I was doing, I've always tried to get 290. I'm anticipating surgery at the end of October, 1st of November, and if my protein comes in too low, he won't do surgery. So there's a very fine line when you're doing keto. You want your carbs low enough to keep you in ketosis, but you also want your protein high enough to give you nutrition, but low enough if you eat too much protein, the insulin will turn, your body will turn it into sugar and slam it into your fat cells. You can't win. I know the old Atkins was you eat all the protein you wanted, and I was kind of in that frame of mind, and that may be why when I was doing P2, when I was just really eating a lot of protein, because I would grab Swiss cheese or mozzarella cheese or ham, or in addition to the Quest bar and my Undurry protein. So it's very possible that I was overdoing the protein and sabotaging the weight loss, which, well, it's like I should be in ketosis, I'm only eating protein. Well, I didn't realize that eating too much protein can throw you out of ketosis. And that's a change from the old Atkins. The old Atkins used to be high protein, high fat, or high protein with whatever fat you want with it. So I did find, it's not Yak cups, it's Yeti cups. And someone pointed out to me that they have kind of a knockoff at Walmart. But my husband just really has this thing for Yeti cups. So I went and I got 2 of them today, but I got the ones that aren't cups, they screw like this, because the Yeti cup mugs have an open hole, and I always knock things over and it goes everywhere. On Amazon I have seen Yeti cup tops that have a slide lid. I don't think they're Yeti brand, so I ordered a couple of those. But the one thing I was thinking about taking my broth, so I got an 18-ounce one and a 36 ounce one, and I'm thinking of going back to my iced tea again. I used to make green tea, iced tea, and I would make green tea ice cubes, and that way the cubes, it would not, as the cubes melted, it would keep the tea cold, but it wouldn't water it down. But it got to be such a production because they melted so fast. And all of the reviews I was reading on this Yeti cup was that even sitting in the sun in the car, the can will get hot, but the ice won't melt. So if I could fill it with iced tea ice and continue to fill from cold iced tea that I keep in the cooler that I've made up, then it would last me an entire day out and around, and I wouldn't have to worry about packing extra ice. So I may try that. The only thing is you have to unscrew it every time you want to drink, but it's got a big enough hole to get your nose in and to get the ice in. So when these lids come, if they can screw on, then I would do that. And then I bought the 18-ounce one that I thought that would hold 2 cups of chicken broth. If we're talking about going to DC in the middle of October, my daughter, my oldest daughter is turning 26, and she's such a jock, and this is her last year that she's going to be eligible to play college sports. So she's not only on the swim team like she was last year, but she's joined the soccer team, and she would really like for us to come to a soccer game. So middle of October, they have one on a Saturday and one on a Sunday. And we might be able to come close to DC where we can get a hotel that's not going to cost an arm and a leg, and then go in on Saturday, take her out to dinner on Saturday, stay over in DC, and then pick her up, maybe come to the game on Sunday. But I'm going to have to deal with food on the road and how I'm going to do things if I'm going to fast. And I said if I fasted again, I was going to do it with the bone broth. Because when I fasted this last time, I fasted without the salt. And then when I added the salt back in, I've blown up with salt weight. My ankles are kind of puffy. So now somehow I have to normalize that to get the water out. So I still am not getting way up. I couldn't face the butter in the broth today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I wondered if I have some instant coffee that I bought because Keto Cooking with Christy uses coffee in one of her chocolate recipes, instant coffee. I thought, what if I made it weak? Could I put butter in it? So I need suggestions, guys, of things I could, concoctions I could do with melted butter and MCT oil that wouldn't involve coffee. Now, Fluffy Nomo loves her bulletproof coffee, and other people I've talked to do the keto coffee, but you don't like coffee. It just is nasty. And it really ruined the broth to have the butter in it. And I've got kind of a funny taste in my mouth, and I don't know whether that's coming from the bacon or the butter or what. I don't know. I really didn't notice any flavor difference in the bacon, the uncured bacon that I got from Trader Joe's and the other stuff over the counter. Although when I sat down with those cream cheese egg, it's just cream cheese and egg pancakes, I wanted some orange juice. So I bought some Tang. I just hit my 5,000 steps sitting here. How in the hell did that happen? I don't know. I did walk this morning, but it just showed me zippity doo-dah. 5,001. Who knew? I don't know. Does this do it? I don't know. I guess riding in the car sometimes it'll give me some steps, but it's a workout riding with my husband. So I wanted orange juice, so I bought a squirt of Tang. The only thing I can say is it's orange. It's bad for you, but it's orange. So that's, I need to get back into the green tea because that's a good thing for you. The other thing, someone messaged me and I'm not able to get, it's not showing up anywhere for me to respond. To go look at this one fellow, and I can't even tell you the name because he had good information, and what he talked about was if you don't have a gallbladder, what you have to do to be able to emulsify all the fat you're eating. So I've started looking for some of that. So that was new information, and he has several other videos that I'm going to go back and see. So this whole keto thing, I don't, like I said, I'm not having the bowel issues I thought I would. Which, like I said, maybe without the carbs, it isn't going to run right through me. I still am nervous about it, but I've been so constipated that if it gets to the point where I'm not constipated, but kind of regular because of all the fat, that would be a good thing. But I just don't feel like I'm real yet. I know that Donna O's cooking with vegetables and making soups and kind of thing, and I'm still farting around with whipping cream and, you know, bacon. So maybe eventually I'll get to real food. I don't know. But I'm going to tackle some clothes tonight, Andy. Wherever you are having a good time, it's going to take me a while. It's part of the ADHD thing. I just, you know, back when I had a lot of clothes that were too small, I measured across the back and had them all cataloged on racks. And then as I've taken them out and then bagged them up, I got about 6 bags in the living room waiting for the husband to take to the charity place. His sister is kind of the director over one that all the churches have. And, but I dropped weight. It went from winter to summer, and I dropped weight so fast. The ADHD in me says, I can't get rid of that. What if I get fat again? What if I get fat again? And part of me should say, no, you're never gonna. You're gonna do whatever it takes to keep from. But you know, I've been down and I've been up and I've been down and I've been up and I'm scared to death. And then with the ADHD, anything you're not sure of, you put off. And I just have too much stuff. I need to learn to live minimalist, and that's what I'm going to be working on. Because now I'm getting rid of the body clutter. It's time to get rid of my house clutter, right? So I'm almost at 15 minutes. So I will say goodbye for now. I'll let you know. I got into some sugar-free candy. We'll see what happens with my scores. Bye.